EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in a very rainy Kansas City, Missouri at venerable Arrowhead Stadium. Today we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here comes Patrick Mahomes leading out the defending champions. And Patrick Mahomes, of course, the Pro Bowl quarterback in his 4th season now.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he did throw in the interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Derrick Henry. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 38-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. A first down carry for Henry. That gets by him, and now a little daylight. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. On first down, Henry. So back, and he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Henry with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Jalen Richard now on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Now Carr. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Nelson Aguilar, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. The ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season. Right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season, and of course it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and boy, are they getting downfield creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. Henry's got it out on the left side. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
That's good.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking.
Derrick Henry all alone. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Derrick Henry with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Here comes Richard on the return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. He finds Aguilar over the middle. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
To Nelson Aguilar. A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Watch out for Hill on the return. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They're working on it. A 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big up. Big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their number one goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that. And that really chips away at your confidence.
It's a room to maneuver. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. They'll run on first down. It's Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. This is Henry. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 16 yards, a first down.
How about that run? Picks up a first down. Note the enthusiasm in my voice. Remember, last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I think he's trying to get another one in the fold.
And you talked, watching film, a lot about his form and just hitting the hole, running north and south, as we like to say. And I think he's been doing that a lot recently.
Squaring those shoulders and getting downhill.
Henry. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
He was tackled.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
No gain on the play.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Carl Nassib and the Raider D, they get the football back. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10. At their 35-yard line. Shotgun now for Carr. This complete left side to Aguilar. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. And now the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year from 2018, it's Saquon Barkley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Breaks free again. Shrugs off another. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the... And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
On for the point after.
Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard
Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr, a short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Aguilar has it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Carr. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Reception here by Ruggs. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Now Carr again. And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Carr's pass. Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Here comes Richard on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10. at their own 30-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 right at the 30. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller.
Carr's pass.
7 yards, the pickup there. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr, he's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
And a Raider 1st down.
From the gun, it's Carr. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Don't do us like that.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Carr completes it. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 23 yards, the final tally.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Derek Nottie makes the tackle.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Carr, and a slant hauled in by Ruggs. And the Raiders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Jacobs. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And goal at the 7-yard line.
One more time with Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
The ball carrier.
Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Carlson on for the PAT. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Las Vegas.
Taken in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Bringing him to the ground defensively, Tedrick Thompson. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Carr. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
Yards to go.
From the gun, Carr. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, creates a penalty.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
The big money man, Chris Jones, getting in there to bring him to the ground. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
We're back now in KC.
3rd and goal. Keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. This will be caught at about the 6. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
6 yards.
Well, they were successful in one sense. They completed the pass, but still leads them to a tough 4th down situation, doesn't it?
It does, and the deficit more than 3 here at a one-score game. So the field, and that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Henry Ruggs.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
The kick is good.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
4-yard line.
Rolling to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Steps away. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one good for 37 yards. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it, too.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Mahomes now on first down. Forced out to his left. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 56 yards. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. They'll run it again with Henry. And he will be brought down, but a first and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the 26. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Steps away to his left. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on first and goal. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. Footing obviously an issue in the driving rain. This one for the win. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have... Well, partner, still a head-scratcher.